is within this body. The miracle of you, the mess-making wildness.
For the record, my version is called Divine Emergence. This is what this woman says here. She actually says those words, Divine Emergence, and my remix is Divine
being feathers on the breath of an external God. But how we are all part of this continual divine emergence. God is a verb that we make and live into.
Anywho, forgive me, as I say, it's not finished or tightened up or anything, but you know, it's really rough. But as I say, I have started to do other stuff to tighten it up and do the side chaining and all of that. But obviously, I haven't exported it. But anywho, let's get into this young Philly stuff that I literally just saw, and I was like, oh my god, I need to make a video, because I've already done the videos for Cadet back in time, and of course, recently, young Philly concerning the SA allegations. And be sure to check out those videos. And as I keep saying to you, regardless if it's nefarious or organic, just note the numbers. Yeah, it's very important. Anything after that, we can try and distinguish XYZ, boom, 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 boom. And as I say, people like, if you saw the stuff that was happening the other day with mooncakes, aka boob cakes, you can't say that this type of work has no scientific measurement to go by, when clearly we've kind of worked out a rule of thumb, being intuitive by looking around events and people's deaths and what they're known for, or what they're known for, you know what I mean? What you know them for if they're still alive, or what they was known for, or whatever the case may be, right? And you measure from date to date to the release of an album or a close friend that died, and we get these same results. Also, you can't be telling me that all these words, you get the murder type words, you've got the self-deletion type words, you've got the lie words. Again, you've even got the book called the Talmud, and in Baba Kamal 113a, it talks about lying to those that like to stay asleep, and all the words that equal 113, like not factual, not true, bullshit, green screen, mainstream, politics, perjury, divorce, Again, you know, from lies and cheating, you probably got divorce, and there's even more words that I'm forgetting right now. You can't tell me that there's not something to this, and we're just pulling numbers out of thin air and out of our backsides and apophilia. We're just trying to build a narrative. Like, what are you talking about, sweetheart? As I say, you might look pretty, but overall, you're pretty dumb. Let's be really real. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, only because of the way that you lot come with the type of biasness that you come with, you know, because I know you come from the CT's angle and all those type of people over there, which I've already body bagged over here. Why hasn't CT shown my video to then counter back me and body bag me via Ava the G and Gimpy and all the stuff that I already body bag? Why hasn't he done that? Because he knows if he shows that, it's a problem. Yeah, he knows if he shows that. And this kind of thing as well. Even simple things like 22 divided by 7, you know, pi 314. Yeah, if you type that in the calculator, 22 divided by 7, you get 314, like pi. If you type in 360, you get 227, 227, like 22 divided by 7, going back to pi. So, and there's even more ones that I'm forgetting right now. So my point is, you can't be telling me that there's no structure to what's being shown and conveyed and what's clearly playing out in reality. I mean, give me a break. Look at Tommy Lee's daughter. We're going to do that. I'm going to do separate streams. So as soon as I close this stream in about 20 minutes, we're going to get to another stream. But again, look at Tommy Lee Jones's daughter yesterday. Not to mention, he's in the news the same day with flipping Will Smith, who's being called a predator with sexual exploitation allegations. Will Smith's born on the day, September 25, leaving 97 days of the year. Predator equals 97, dumbass. Hello, boob cakes. Hello. And if you don't know why I'm calling her boob cakes, be sure to go on Number Games with Zachary K. Hubbard and watch the debate that took place the other day and watch the follow-up videos, and then you'll understand why I'm calling her boob cakes. All right? So again, it's not me overly trying to diss somebody on blah, 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 blah. I'll tell you what was funny though, before we get started in about 20 seconds. Watch her now. I was on, I've done a surprise visit to Cuts One, Yuckmouth 3000. You know, the person that's in the picture on the screen, on my profile picture, with the Yuckmouth 3000 power scrub, with the NOS. You got the NOS, the nitros. To get the deep cleanse. Hey, I went in his channel the other day. Hear him now? Hear him? He goes, oh, because I said, oh, Yuckmouth, have you brushed your teeth yet? Yeah, go and buy the power scrub, Yuckmouth. You know what he said? His first words, he said, why don't I say something intelligent? I said, the irony. Here is a guy that's always out of pocket. You know, he's lost his marbles. I don't think he's ever had the marbles or been wired correctly in his brain to begin with. No disrespect to Cuts. You know, I'm just saying, you don't look like you're wrapped too tightly, my friend. And all you ever say is, people in the Gematrian community, oh, we're child molesters, or Zach's a child molester. What has that got to do with the numbers, sir? So you're telling me to say something intelligent? I mean, come on. I mean, my first 2 seconds of talking just now after the music was playing, that's a whole bag of intelligence, but which is simple. But you know what I mean? In comparison to you, low level, or somebody that actually has good level of intelligence, boob cakes actually has good level of intelligence. But then you can see, because of the reality and the environmental conditions where people think, I don't want to say, like when people go like their shit don't stink, but you know what I mean? Like they think they're so know-it-all, and well, if it's not peer-reviewed and blah blah blah, and if Neil deGrasse Tyson didn't say it, or Stephen Hawking, boob cakes, have you been on the community wall post? Because you know I put a video for you. I know you don't think you've got a YouTube channel per se, but you know you did mention something about Stephen Hawking's, and I see you get really upset when Zach was talking about Stephen Hawking's. Have you seen the dub plate concerning the band, the boy band from the UK called One Direction, and how that links in with Stephen Hawking's death on Pi Day? Wow. If you ain't seen that, go and watch that video. It's on my wall. Yeah? So let's get this cracker lacking. Let me change my banner. Let's get that background ambience right here. And again, it is going to be a audio only. Again, if there was enough interaction and channel growth or whatever, but we know we're on the algorithm roulette of madness, and we're at the, how would I say, the boondocks of YouTube, you know, at the bottom of the barrel. All right, this is where they put us, man. And they do it for other channels as well. It doesn't mean that you have to be talking about truth as such, but they do it on purpose to grind you down and get you annoyed. And what's the point? But as I say, my mission will always stand, whether I'm online or not. It don't matter to me. I don't care if anybody's here. If you like the video, share the video, or nothing the video. I don't care. First and foremost, this is between me and the universe, so the universe knows my intent inside and out. Because I'm thinking it, I breathe it in, I'm saying it externally. You get it? Very important now. Yes, very important. Now, let's get to young Philly. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Again, be sure I will put it in I'll drop the link for the videos in the comments anyway, but it's not far on my live stream tab, on the live stream tab transmissions, excuse me. All right, what's happening with my gallery? Hurry up, load up. What's happening? Right, let me get here. And it literally just popped up I don't want to say a random video per se, but you know, whatever channels put out a video for young Philly, and then two just said, you know what, let me. And we've got a lot to talk about today. There's going to be a lot of streams, or I might just, after this stream, I'll just, you know, just do the whole fucking what I've got here in one stream. So those that don't tap in or choose to tap in properly, you know what I mean? You're going to miss it. Oh, he hasn't gone live yet. He's still got the thumbnail for that one. If you actually tuned in, yeah, you know that we covered it. Yeah. So I may do that as well. Maybe, you know, a 5-hour stream after this one. This is only going to be about 20 minutes. So imagine, I couldn't help but notice, as on the thumbnail, it says, oh, as you can see, right, with the captions or the subtitles as the person was talking, they said, oh, about young Philly receiving heartbreaking news as his close friend Cadet died. And again, I'm not saying that it was definitely a ritualistic sacrifice from the you-know-who's via young Philly and whatnot. First and foremost, I'm saying there is the organic side. And obviously things are working, I don't know if it's the right word to say, but you know, intrinsically in tandem together. So again, what you like, what you don't like, hobbies, what you do, who's around you, who you don't like around you, you know what I mean? How you're polarized in nature is then also going to trigger in how the cosmos knows to configure and lay out the path, what comes into your slipstream and life lane. Get it? I mean, very simple. Yeah. I don't get how somebody with the level of intelligence that Boob Cake seems to have, but then you fall so short at something so obvious. Just like how many people of Zombieland variants? This is my point. There's levels to this. Just like there's levels to the variants, the variables to the variants of the Zombieland NPCs. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you don't get that? That's why there's a lot of people that go like they're smart, they're so clever, and I don't profess to be smart or clever, but they don't realize that their IQ is smaller than their shoe size. And imagine if I took an IQ test and my IQ test is 50, but then somebody that might be lower or higher, they can't even still see a basic arithmetic, basic patterns. And as I keep saying, our IQ test is based on patterns. So if you can't get something as simple as this, that's playing out in your reality. I mean, you know what? I'm saving it because I don't even want to talk about the bar and the constellation stuff. What happened in Switzerland by the numbers. We've got a follow-up for Anthony Joshua. If you ain't seen what I've already put out for Joshua, I've got more for that as well. Unbelievable, man. And then you're going to have all these numbskulls. Oh my God. Oh my God. Poor Joshua. Oh my God. They're out to get him. He went against the script. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. You know what? You lot need to allow it. So first up, it's 6 months and 4 days from young Philly's birthday. Because this is around the time when he's just properly blowing up young Philly, yeah? So think about what I'm saying to you. So when all his first contracts are coming in, another contracts. This is before his first single comes out. This is just before, because we're going to look at his first single called Confidence that came out in 2019? No, 2020, because it was the year after. Cadet Steph, the rapper, who's the cousin of Preptan Conan, a huge rap duo from Fortney, Croydon, UK, South London. Yeah, it's huge. Not that I follow their, discography and rap career like that, but you know, I know they're huge. They're huge. So of course, when I first did the obvious with the rule of thumb, looking at around events, when albums come out, this, that, birthdays, when Cadet first died, of course I'm looking straight away at Cadet, not Cadet, Krypton Conan, of course, obviously. But then now, years later, I said, rotted, hold up, this video just come on suggestions, let me watch it. I said, oh my God. Let's do the rule of thumb, you know, measurable, observable, repeatable. You know, Boobcakes, you say that there's no scientific measurement that we can do and conduct. Hello, dumbass. The original name of my channel, which you can still find when you go into, like, you know, like when you can go to the YouTube channel and you can see how many views it's had. They might write some captions, leave some other links to other platforms that they're on or whatever. And if you can see it, before you tap into it, you can see it, MOR or measurable, observable, repeatable, which is the scientific method. Those that know me, because I'm a veteran OG of the community, of the Gematrians community, some people still call me more, MOR. So, yeah. Measurable, observable, repeatable, sweetheart. So it's 6 months and 4 days from young Philly's birthday, August 6, 2018 to 2019, Feb 9th, right? Also note, Q equals 64. Just keep this all in mind now. Again, I'm not saying it's definitely from the you-know-who sacrifice. I mean, put it this way, between this and Tommy Lee Jones's daughter, and let me quickly say, you know, who was in Men in Black with him? His daughter was in Men in Black with him. In one of them, one or two Men in Black. But my point is, how can we take those acronyms for Will Smith? Men in Booty. Men in Booty. That's the acronym for Will Smith. Because as I say, not only have you got Tommy Lee Jones in the news yesterday, Will Smith is in the news yesterday. What are the odds of that? And as I say, he's born on the day leaving 97 days of the year. And a big caption emphasized, you know, with the inverted commas, they're using the word, calling him a predator, and predator equals 97. Hello, Bootcakes. Earth calling Bootcakes. McFly, hello. You know, unbelievable. I mean, what have we really got to say about that?
Got to be a fool.
Exactly, yeah. You know what I mean? Endless examples showing you the same thing. So, Q64, 6 months and 4 days from young Philly's birthday to the death of this rapper, his close friend, quote unquote. And he dies on the 40th day of the year. Yeah, February 9th is the 40th day of the year. Oh, quick sidebar, I've said it a million times. You can find the short video bite size, or you can find the lengthier video. I've said this a million times. Remember, I wrote the post and said, oh, you had the acid attacker in UK called Abdul Azidi. That there was a manhunt, national manhunt about a year ago. No, there might be 2 years this year, right? And I said, oh, because looking at the numerology, I said, oh, I was going to come up with something today, or the day that it was in question was a Friday. But I said, oh, if it's not today, Saturday, I say like I missed Sunday, and I said, oh, Monday, because, you know, look at the numbers, the numerology, which would be the most days, potent days for them to say something, right? Lo and behold, before I blink my eye, within 2 hours of me putting out that post in the community wall, the news comes out and says, oh, he's gone into the river. He drowned himself in the River Thames. And I said, hold on. With all the drowning situation we've been covering with people like Nicola Bully and another 10, 15 situations going on, you know, I said, doesn't drown equal 29 and it's 2/9? And doesn't drowned or drowning equal 40? And then lo and behold, I quickly went and checked on the calculator. I said, yes, memory serves. I mean, come on, man. And all now, yeah, all now, you know, I don't see no CCTV footage, no bomber clock nowhere. Where is the CCTV footage of this individual giving up on life? There's a manhunt after him. He threw acid on a person or lady in Clapham. How is there no CCTV released of him? Are we not one of the, if not the most CCTV based place in the world? UK. Like, am I going mad? Isn't that not a fact? What? And you know right now you can't trust nothing because you know there's a whole heap of Sora AI generated, and if they're gonna put something out, it's freedom of information, or you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, they can do a whole bunch of shit and they don't have to put no watermark on it. You know what I mean? There ain't gonna be no funny fingers, you know, that the AI used to have a funny thing with fingers and feet and whatever else. Like, compared to a year and a half ago, look where it is now. So now until the end of the year, next year, I mean, come on, man. I mean, do we even need Hollywood anymore? You can make your own fucking movie. Shit, they ain't made a Blade, fuck it, I'll go into Sora and make some prompts, I'll make my own Blade movie. You know what I mean? I don't have to wait on no blood clot Marvel to make Blade, and they've got all the comic, like they've got all the stuff to pull from, but you mean to tell me you can't make a simple movie with the character Blade? Make that make sense. But they can churn out a whole bag of woke bullshit. This is how you know this is by design. There's no reason why there shouldn't be a new Blade with or without Wesley Snipes, or what's his name, Mahershala Ali, whatever that guy's name is. I think he would be a great Blade. He's definitely got the look. You know, there's no excuse. Tell me about Avengers Doomsday like a fool, or whatever else you got going on, forthcoming or not. I mean, get the fuck out of here. The amount of bullshit. And half of them, 3/4 of them, I don't even watch or even think about watching because I know it's just a bag of bullshit. Madam Web, this one, that one. I mean, come on. Come on. They're just banking on warping your mind with all that woke shit. And then you wake up the next day, oh shit, do I want to be the opposite sex? Oh, actually, let me go and get some pills. You know, it annoys me when my dick sways to the left. Oh, let me get it tucked in, nipped and tucked. I think I need a fucking punani. And grow some boobs. Get the lactation going. I mean, what? I'm not saying they ain't allowed to be people that may think that you're not suited in your body, but if it's rammed down your throat, of course, people, along with all the poison in the food, all the poison everywhere, that's fucking up your brain. Then you're gonna have people, wherever it is, right? Oh, it's jihad time. Let me Allah Akbar. Like, what are you doing? Stop with the monkey see, monkey do. It's causing the most craziest domino effect. Yeah. Hey. Anywho, fucking hell, what a time to be alive. So 6 months and 4 days. And again, Q equals 64, yeah? And that's from young Philly's birthday, right? 2008 into the death of the rapper Cadet. Yeah. Boom. This is where we got to now. That's why I mentioned 40, and I just segue with the drowning stuff and Abdul Azili with the acid attack in Clapham about 2 years ago. So boom. Imagine it's the 40th day of the year when Cadet dies on a day with a numerology of 50 and a life lesson of 23. Philly or young, because he spells it Y-U-N-G. It's either young or Philly equals 23. But not only that, young Philly equals 40 and 50. So on a day with a numerology of 50, and it's the 40th day of the year, and Q64, 6 months and 4 days from the rapist. And is it rapist or raped equals 86? Young Philly's born. I mean, not to mention you had the 83 or 8 weeks and 3 days. Basically, when it happened in September, and then they gave you an update with the police stuff, what was happening. It was like 8 weeks and 3 days, something like that. Or 83 days of the year. Rapist equals 83. Go and watch my video that I put out for Young Philly to do with it, man. Like, what? You think I made us pulling numbers out my ass? Oh, Nice the rapper gets collared by the old Bill with cannabis in his pocket, about to go on holiday. I think it was Gatwick Airport. 63 days from his birthday. At the time, he just made the YouTube movie called Crop Circle 3. If you write out Crop Circle 3, it equals 63, just like cannabis. Here we are with the Nines rapper, a well-known UK rapper, 63 days from his birthday. Again, whether it's organic or not, just note the numbers, man. That's all you have to do. All right? Fuck. Why una so hard of hearing? Holy moly. Fucking crazy. There's one thing I experienced in my life on and offline is hard of hearing. I'm doing the most simplest communication, motherfucker, because people are so in their perspective, which I can respect and I appreciate it and I can respect it, but hey, can we like have some reciprocate and meet somewhere in the middle? Like, fucking hell. Should have saw me in the shop the other day, almost had a fucking breakdown because these people are not understanding a simple thing I'm asking for. Like, I'm asking for a specific type of cigarettes to buy. About 10, 15 times. Go to another shop, come back to talk. I've written it down on my device, on my tablet, so I don't even have to talk. And then the guy, yo, I almost rammed my head into the fucking fridge freezer. Like, I was going fucking berserk. Not to mention other stuff, if the person actually might be watching, listening right now. This is not a hate campaign to you, mister. You can holler me after. Maybe if you fixed up right now, I will change the non-negotiables, if you know what I'm talking about, mister. Yeah? I'm very flexible. I've flexible and been lenient with certain stuff with you already. You know what I'm talking about. It's not a hate campaign. Yeah? We could all synergize, help each other to be better, still have party time, get some fucking music under our wings, even if we don't bother to put it out there or try to put it out there. You know what I mean? Write some lyrics, bust a joke, be serious on certain days with whatever's going on, and boom, 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 aid each other and synergize. Very fucking simple. Is it hard to take the bass out your voice and hold it down and not have your motherfucking phone on fucking loudspeaker all the time? Not to mention all the other stuff, which is probably about 10 to 20 things when I'm saying, okay, what the fuck is going on? Then when you ask him to hold it down, it's like the louder motherfuckers get. Yo, these people are fucking batshit crazy. Now, I know we've all gone through shit. I'm not, you know, I've gone through shit. They've gone through, we've all gone through shit. Word of the week. As I said to somebody, shout out to SG. Word of the week is discreet. You know what discreet means? The world doesn't need to know of your arrival. Does that kind of make, like, you see, we're like, you see, I don't know. We're not saying that you can't turn up and be loud on occasion, or, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't be you. I'm just saying, is there like, can you, like, is that possible? Discreet. Do you know what discreet means? I don't give a fuck if you're African. Africans are loud. You know what I mean? I can be loud when I'm ready. You know this. See, I'm streaming right now. Come on, man. Play my music when I'm ready to sub that shit. You know that shit subbing. Subbing. Come on, man. There's a time and a place. Yeah? And especially when you're around people, if I'm coming into your fucking shebang and you're fucking helping me out, I'm not saying fucking pitter patter, or you're gonna be, you know, I'm walking on eggshells, or you're walking on eggshells. It's a simple fucking thing, man. But because people are so in their zone, and I'm not saying the person doing it on purpose, you get me? You know, I can put yourself in my shoes. I can think unbiasedly. That's my point, you know? That's all I'm saying, man. It's like, fucking hell. And then that's why I have to start shutting down. It's like, okay, nobody's listening on or offline. Do you know how much that drives somebody like me insane when I'm doing the most simplest fucking shit of communication? Like, put yourself in people like my position, even though I'm in the 4%. Remember, 1% control, you've got the 4% in my frequency vibration range, and then you've got the 95% Zombieland variance. Hello? McFly, knock, knock, knock. Like, what the fuck is going on? Do you know what a task it is? I mean, it's a job in itself. Yo, it's a job in itself. Simple communication now. It don't matter if you're at the doctors, it don't matter if you're... Remember, it took the housing, with all their shenanigans on purpose, over 3 years to fix a boiler in my apartment. Do you know how fucking crazy that is? Again, I wonder fucking solicitors got paid money, even though it should have been double what I got paid. You know, 3 bags. That ain't fuck all. For all the fucked up mind manipulation, mental abuse, nonsense, incompetence, that 3 bags was either for the incompetence or for the boiler. Which is it? Because you still owe me 3,004, which is it? Either or. Yeah? This is my point. That's why you paid it quickly out of court. That's why you were so fucking long to get the transcripts from phone calls, emails, and whatnot. Fucking idiot. How does it take so fucking long? And that's why I keep saying, as I heard somebody reminded me the other day online, most companies, when they change their name, it's because they do a whole bag of bullshit and cowboy shit and fucked up shit. You know how long I've been here? Blood clot, around 20 years. You know how many times this organization, you know how many times this housing have changed their name? But it's still the same infrastructure, so that's why we still get the same outcome. It's not rocket science. It's not M equals MC squared and some long ass equation on a mile long fucking blackboard to work it out. You know, it's not dumbass teriology, you know, that teriology guy, you know what I mean? It's not, you know what I mean? Ain't some dumbass shit like that either. Well, they're on teriology. I'm on simple one add one. You get me? Fucking idiot.
Got to be a fool.
Exactly. So let's keep it moving. So yeah, young Philly equals 50 and 40. Again, Cadet dies on a day which is the 40th day of the year. Remember, death represents fore and foundation. Facts. And Masonic 29. Remember the day he died on 2/9. But anyway, the numerology 50. 9 and 2, we can see either or, because obviously the day can be read out Feb 9th or 9th of Feb. But anyway, 2 at 9 at 20 at 19 equals 50. Again, dying on the 40th day of the year. Young Philly equals 50 and 40. Think about what are the odds of this now. And again, I'm not saying it's definitely from the you-know-who's, Illuminati, Freemasonic, Jesuit order, megalomaniac, satanic fucks. Again, as I already pointed out, right? Let me make sure I got the right banner up here. Hold on, let me just zoom in. Oops, let me change my banner. Sorry guys, I should have changed my banner ages ago, scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It's because I've got the split screen on my tablet, so it goes all squishy, and sometimes I forget to flip in tap the right whatchamacallit because I can't actually see it, so it's not in my peripheral, you know what I mean? Anyway, let me quickly change this banner. For somebody like Boob Cakes, you feel free if you're about. Anybody know where she at? Oh, this is in a different time zone. Probably catching a beauty sleep, or should I say pretty dumb sleep? But anyway, because I did show something on somebody else's channel. If you know Winners Talking Podcast, there was a lady that said I can't remember what it was exactly. I think it was with either Cadet's name or his actual name, Blaine Johnson or Blaine Cameron Johnson. I think she named her kid either Cameron or Blaine. And the date of her kid's birthday from it's either Cadet's death or Cadet's birthday to her child's birthday, it matched. And I said, there you go again. What you're into, what you don't like, you will see how it connects, intrinsically working in tandem. It's like, fucking hell, man. It's like, why is this so hard for you to see? It's clearly there. Nefarious or not, like, what are you talking about? Like, it's there. Fuck. So, anywho, give me a moment here. Don't think we need that. Ooh! Fuck! I'm just seeing this now. You know, I'm playing it early, but you know what? This tune's coming on in the background. Fuck that. Yes! Trust me. Cadet equals 33. Holy shit. Hold up now. Hold, because there was a couple. Hold up, I'm going, going forward on my slides. Bomber Club. Hold on now. Cadet equals 33. Where is it coming up on them slides? I know I've got at least two. And one is with a check the date, so you get 34, again, murder 34. Anywho, here's one. This is with the. This is from. If you Google a show called Don't Scream, BBC Three, that was Young Philly's first mainstream show, something, right? This is after close friend Cadet's death, yeah? Now, if you do that in the same year, so 2020, the show release, if you do that, January 16th, ooh, how am I seeing this as well now? You know what, let me finish and then I'm gonna say what I'm seeing. I'm saying, oh my God, serious pupil dilation over here. I'm like, oh my God, look, there's more. Let me put this on. So, 3 weeks and 3 days from the release of the show, and if you do the death date, February 9th from the annual, so not 2019 when he actually died, do it the same year, 2020 with the show, Don't Scream, Young Philly, BBC 3, 3 weeks and 3 days, Cadet equals 33. Hello. Shall we just run that for 2 seconds again? Come on. If you know these old school shows, Law and Order, come on. Yes. Come on. Cadet equals 33. Again, I'm not saying it's you know what, Masonic influence, but do know 33 degrees of Freemasonry, police people, order society, secrecy, magic equals 33, things like Hollywood equals 33, sex equals 33. You know, going back to Young Philly with these, you know, these shenanigans. Gats could be a fool. Imagine that though. Cadet equals 33. And with this lineup date duration, if you check it, you get 34. So 3 weeks, 4 days, or 3 weeks, 3 days. Again, murder 34. Whether it's organic or not, he was in a car crash, right? I'm pretty sure it was a car crash. He was on the way to do a show, Cadet the rapper. Yeah. And oh, oh, it's brutal. It's brutal. Don't Scream equals, you ready? Don't Scream equals 40. Yes, come on now. Give me one moment here because I'm pretty sure. I think I had a 57 somewhere. Hold up. I swear I had a 57. Woo! Blaine Johnson equals 57. When that show came out, the numerology was 57. 1 at 16, at 2 at 0, at 2 at 0. No, sorry. 1 at 16, at 20, at 20. That's how you get your 50. Excuse me. I'm doing it. I was doing it as the life lesson. Duh, my bad. And let me double check 21. I don't think we got anything for 21, but let me. We have got 22, but that's not what we're looking. Philly 64, kill 64. Remember where we started now? Philly equals 64, if I didn't say that already. Philly 64. And we're going to have a 22 coming up. Young, again, and that's how he spells it. Y-U-N-G. I mean, this is just undeniable. How do you just deny? Woo! And then from his first song release called Confidence in 2020, paired up with the death of Cadet in the same year, so 2020, but we're doing it, you know, not 2019 when he actually died. 2 weeks and 2 days from January 24th. Come on. And January 24th has a life lesson of 29, like 2/9, February 9th. Come on now, you can't be ooh, sleepy. Come on, wake up from your slumber. Even though that's never going to happen for most, you know, so it's going to be those in that 4%, and then those that leave the matrix. Then there'll be those that fill the gap of the 4%, and then there's always going to be the 95% zombie land variants, and then there's always going to be the 1% that control. You know what I mean? Not everybody's supposed to wake up. That's why it's such a mixed bag here. That's why lower vibration is going to be more dense and more dense and more dense, and it's going to be more concentrated. You're not going to get what we get on this plane of existence. Same way when you go to a higher existence, high vibration, you ain't going to get this mixed mishmash, yeah, and types of buffoonery and madness. Yeah, because it's more ultimate truth and authenticity, high vibration. Get it? Some may never. It's all good. Put your feet up, relax. There's nothing to worry about. All right? Get back to your regular program schedule. Shall I build you a spiff? You want me to do anything for you? Shall I rack it up? What do you need? Fucking hell. You want to do a decode for you? Nah, man. This is why I'm in fucking isolation, because the world is fucking mental. Even though I'm a default on your side, because I appreciate where you're coming from and I understand, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm a know-it-all, but I probably understand a bit more than most just via maturity and wisdom, regardless of age. Yeah. You know, I've been seasoned from a young age. I've been seasoned and mature from a young age, but I'm much more mature than I was, because, you know, putting it all together and realization and realizing stuff for yourself while you had certain chips on your shoulders, while you were spazzing out and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And not, you know, going along smoothly as you'd like, and relationships breaking down, and you know what I mean? Whether it's girlfriends, friends, whatever's going on, you know, family. Big root cause of it is the madness that's going on. That's unforeseen like most. That's why Morpheus says to Neo, before he's even Neo, when he first meets him and he takes the red pill, what does he say? In the Matrix, it's, you know, you can see it when you go to work, when you pay your taxes, you know, you can smell it. You know what I mean? Like, you can feel something's there, but you don't know. And then here we are now, we can articulate and say X, Y, Z, yeah? And show you a bag of movies like Knowing with Nicolas Cage. I mean, we've gone over this how many times, man? Matrix, obviously, is a script code. I mean, come on. So if those that are, obviously, this could be implemented worldwide for the benefit of humanity, every woman, man, and child. And if you notice how I always say that, I don't say every man, woman, and child, because you know that's how it's usually said. I always say every woman, man, and child. Too much man, and batty this and all of them kind of la. Listen, I ain't homophobic. I'm just saying. Why do I need to be happy and gay? If you know what I'm saying. What are all those terms fixed in? What? So when I'm happy, it's gay? Gay means happy, but gay is also homo? How does that work? This is why they do that. Think about what's like romance, romantic. Roman? Man? Why is it romantic? Why am I calling my babe? Oh, hi, baby. Like, am I a pedo? Like, why am I calling my girl baby? Or why is she calling me pappy? Like, what? Make it make sense, but only when you tune in, you say, oh, that's fucking why these cunts. So they get you on the subliminals and you don't fucking realize it. 2-2s now, you're entertaining all of that. Phrases, words, saying it every minute. Hi, babe. Oh, I'm in a romantic relationship. Why is it romantic? Why am I happy and gay? But I'm not gay. What? I'm not saying you can't have words that utilize other terms for a word, so that, you know, it's got dual meanings. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, all these greasy Greek, Roman, and Olympian. There was a whole heap of eunuch going on around there, yeah? Swords connected. I'll say it like that. There was a lot of sword play. While they're extra greasy. You feel me? Hey. Oh my goodness. Yo, this is wild. All right, I think it's the last bit here. Well, Young Philly's born. All right, so he was on something called Link Up TV, which is 7 minute 38. So this is Cadet and Young Philly. If you type it on YouTube, Cadet is called Cadet talks about fashion, music, and more with Young Philly. And then it's got Foot Asylum, Link Up TV, and it's on Link Up TV. 7 minute 38-second video. Pretty sure Blaine was 38. Blaine, his first name Blaine Cadet. All right. And again, murder, Masonic, killing, found dead, collapse, destroy, cancel, all those type of words equal 38. Yeah. R.I.P., time, death, etc. In it. And 8 foot wide, 6 foot deep. Again, when is what's his name born again? August 6th, right? Young Philly. 86th to get rid of, as the saying goes. 8 foot wide, 6 foot deep, and we have 8 months and 6 days from the release of that show, or when he was on there with Young Philly. And what day is it on? Was it not Philly 64? Remember, Kill 64. Remember what we began now with the date? Whatever it was, we had the 6 4 on the date, right? Now we have June 4th. I remember in Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice. Again, I'm not saying it's definitely that play from the you-know-who's, but just take note. There's a code playing out. You're not here by accident. Everything's literally been pre-written. You're just playing it out. Playing out your role, how you're polarized in nature through the wax and wane cycles, when you're born on the zodiac, all of this stuff, yeah? Genesis 4:6 begins with a sacrifice. The word sacrifice equals 64. So on 4/6, the 4th of June, or Kill 64, 6/4. And then it's 8 months, 6 days. Blood sacrifice 86. Again, 8 foot wide, 6 foot deep. If it is that, you know, if it is a Faustin bargain, I mean, what are the odds? And even if it's not, you know, the word still follows suit, right? Regardless of the blood sacrifice bit, and that I'm just saying. Kill 64, you know, and whatnot, and whatever else. Oh, and from his birthday, Cadet's birthday, which is March 2nd, to him being on Link Up TV for Asylum thing, June 4th. What did Cadet equal again? Yes! 3 months and 3 days. We already spoke about 33 already with another date duration. Hello. Come on. Yeah? 3 months and 3 days. I mean, what are the odds of this? It's not looking sexy. But as I always say as well, you know, if it was somebody close to you, like say if whoever's close to you, could be Cadet, whoever, right? Doesn't have to be somebody in the limelight, you know, it could be your mum, could be your grandma, could be your dad, could be your brother, could be your close friend, audioauracle, you know, and I pass. But then you know the numbers and you know it's not nothing nefarious, but you just understand the importance of knowing this type of knowledge. And they'd be like, wow, that person died from boom, boom, boom. You know, it could be cancer, a car crash, whatever. Wow, look at the numbers in association with, and then how it times with his birthday, whatever. My point is, wouldn't you find more comfort in understanding that the creator or creators, you know, the higher almighty, yeah, or what would I say, most high, as people say, right? You know, they had this shit pre-written. So wouldn't you feel more comfort in knowing that, wow, you know, whether it was through knife crime, whether it, whatever, you'd be like, wow, look at that. Knife equals 27. It happened 2 months and 7 days from my daughter's birthday. Her name equals 45. Knife equals 45 and 27. You know how many cases? I've you know, hundreds. You know, hundreds of cases, man. You know how much I've covered in my own lane, not to mention the rest of the Gematrians. Pick up all of them. King Richard, Simple Truth, obviously Zach. I mean, come on. That's what I tell you. And then I said the other day, oh, check out the Supercell if you haven't already, from one of my last, because you know, I go back to the committed wall post just to see, has the view count gone up? No, it's still on 65. It's like, wow, that's still on 65. That's full visual. You're watching breakdown slides on the screen, everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's the full breakdown. If you don't know the show called Supercell that came on Netflix, there's a lot of knife crime. It came, when did it come out? 27th of June. It's got racism in the show as well. The word race and racism equals 27. Again, knife equals 27. And I think Rapman, the creator, I think his name equals 27 if I remember correctly. And not to mention that and the other stuff, I go on his YouTube, as I even say in the video, and I say, hey man, why don't you try and make something that can like basically like a, you know, it doesn't have to be fancy like the Matrix or even Supercell, but something with what somebody's not in living in the Matrix and noting the code. Why can't you, can you make a show like that? And please note this information I've just put out. Do you even notice this? Do you even realize? And then you see these people like him rubbing shoulders with Jay-Z and these type of people. So he may or may not know, because you know he's more than balls deep Jay-Z. Tell me about Rockefeller. Did I mention MIB Will Smith? Acronym. Men in Batty. If you didn't hear what I said earlier with his sexual exploitation allegations, main word that they're highlighting in the news and they're emphasizing it with the commas and whatnot, predator. Will Smith is born September 25th on the day leaving 97 days of the year. The word predator equals 97. All right. And not to mention him and Tommy Lee Jones that were both in Men in Black. They're both in the news simultaneously yesterday. Now think about that. You have Victoria Kafka Jones, take away the Moody name, 83. And then you got 8 months, 3 days from her death, New Year's Day, to what would have been her upcoming birthday. When is she born again? September 3rd. Yeah? Did I mention the Swiss bar with all the fire? We ain't even got into that yet. Be sure to go under the link that I left for Cody's dubplate yesterday on Decoding with Cody. And then I've got another nice tidbit that I'm going to drop when I close this stream, because I'm going to boot up within 10-20 minutes when I close this off in a moment, yeah? Dubplate for Uno. With the first, oh my God, the first person named was the golfer. A young teen. Oh my God, and if you haven't seen it yet, right? This is where you start to get really annoyed and angry with the mindset of the hive mind. Hold on, let me change these beats. Just not even beats in the background time for a moment. You know what I want there? It's just, no, we don't ever want, no. I want to be perfectly, concisely loud and clear. Yeah? So this is the annoyance of the collective hive mind with people like Boob Cakes, aka Moon Cakes, that was on the debate with Zach. Again, if you haven't seen it, the link's on the description. I mean, not the description, on my community wall post. But listen to my point. You know, we can show a simple thing that should trigger your brain, just like the simple stuff I've said today. That should instantly be like, wow. You know, you should have an intuitive beacon of light. Because remember, that's what the system likes to do. It likes to out your candle of your mind's eye and your intuitive intuition of yourself. Yeah, that's why I'm in the 4% bracket. Get it? And then you got the 95% Zombieland variants. Yeah, that's why it's so tough. All right, let me put that on the screen as well. Bam. MK Ultra Utopia. Do you know what MK Ultra is? The whole fucking setup is MK Ultra programming. All about the gaff. So again, because of the mindset of Boob Cakes, which is unfortunately flooding the whole shebang, right? The 95%. That's why you can't show a simple thing and it sparks people's intuition along with their, you know, by default intelligent, but, you know, depending on if they can break that mold of what is going on in the environment, and or they might have, you know, people around them that, oh, what are you talking about? That's stupid. Do you need meds? You know what I mean? Or online, you know, you got online bullies, cyberbullying. You know what I mean? And if you don't know, feel free. You will find my track record on my channel of me body bagging them. Those that I left dumb comments, body bag them instantly. Not everybody. I don't entertain everything, but my point is, you will see them, and it's funny. Does anybody come back? Does anybody come back? Maybe one person, right, has come back in all this time. And I'm talking in the 10 years. I'm not talking about since I've been doing YouTube since 2019. Again, I found this information in 2016 along with True Earth. And I'm saying, Rati, this must have been no more than one, tops 2 people that have ever come back and said, do you know what? I didn't get it at first, but you know what? You lot is definitely onto something. You know what I mean? Everybody else, it's less than once in a blue moon. And it's not surprising because it's all by design, my people. All right? So again, shout out to everybody that's tuned in today. What is it? Saturday? We're at the 3rd now? Yeah, 3rd January, Saturday, Saturnalia Day, Saturn Saturday. Of course, Friday's Venus. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody. Hope you're doing well today. Much love, wholeness, and harmonized vibrations. You don't know how we get down, yeah? So, yeah, if you could beat that thing that most are not aware of because you can't smell it or see it, but it's actually there. You should be able to sensory indication say, well, something's not right here. Oh, Anthony Joshua crash? Something's not right here. I mean, have you seen what, do you know what? Let me say it because Anthony Joshua, we're going to get onto that next. Huge follow up for that. And Eddie Hearn and what is it called? Matchroom Sports. I'll tell you now, Matchroom Sports equals 213. You're not up to speed with the Drake curse? I mean, come on. Have you not seen what I put out for Anthony Joshua, transmission, and the community wall post? Come on, do yourself a favor now. His fight with Francis Ngannou, 2024. From that fight to the situation, 21 months and 3 weeks, 213. Do you know when he met Drake? And in the caption, when he took the picture, Anthony Joshua with Drake, he written the caption, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna break break the Drake curse." When did he take the photo? You can find it on Google. Type it into Google. Drake, Anthony Joshua photo. Well, what's he gonna come up with? 21/3. If you write up the Drake curse, it equals 213. Death equals 213. Duh. When did he fight Andy Ruiz on the day leaving 213 days of the year, which is June 1st? In the fight with Jake, he comes out with the rapper Freeway whilst he's in the ring with the Nigerian flag. And then when you look up when Freeway had a day in Philadelphia named after him, because it's called Freeway Philly, but his latest incarnation name is Freeway Pablo. All right? They established a day called Philadelphia Freeway Day. Does anybody want to take a wild guess what day that day was put on or sanctioned on for you know when they want to credit an artist, or it doesn't have to be an artist, but somebody that's done something that they deem well, that may give back to the community, whatever the case may be. You know, certain day people get days given to them, like like MLK or whatever, or Jackie Robinson, the baseball player. But I already told you today. When did what's his name, Anthony Joshua, fight Andy Ruiz on the day leaving 213 days of the year, which is the same day Freeway, the rapper who walked out with Anthony Joshua at Jake Paul fight. Again, Anthony Joshua had the crush on the expressway, motorway, freeway, while he's in the ring with a Nigerian flag. But anyway, Philadelphia Day was sanctioned on June 1st, the day leaving 213 days of the year. Ha! Unbelievable, but not surprising when you know the code. So let me get out of here and I'll catch you on the rebound. Homeless spread level like hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer, and of course give gracious gratitude, but take no shit. Play a quick 2 seconds from me. You know what one it's probably going to be. Or we might play a quick 2 to sign out. We'll play Homesick and we'll play Room Reader. Bam. We'll start off with Room Reader. Wholeness.
The worst thing to call somebody is crazy. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
in the hood. I've been tapping into memory, been misunderstood. I've been vibing, I've been minding, I've been riding crash conscious. Ego kinda big, yeah, I'm slightly obnoxious. In a loop with a zoo, every day I'm a loose, selfish on my terms. Cause I've been given, been kind, been silly, been blind. Now I'm tired of what you say, what you got from me. Life's a game of numbers, so obviously I roll the dice, play nice, fly high, starry-eyed, worldwide dreaming. Find the life meaning, believing in anything that keeps my soul feeling. My freedom's extreme, I need this knowledge, yeah, I water life feeding. The universe connection and the weed help me feel it. In my body, in my soul, explore the unknown, the unknown, the unknown. Round we go. But never really find a place where we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. It's like round we go. I never really find a place where we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. I need a minute, I'm tripping, I'm missing, I'm flipping. I need a minute, I know I'm distant. My freedom's in it, my dreams are in it. My conscience, my seeds are in it. The journey, I see no limit. Spirit, science, astrophysical shit. I need a hit, it's something lit. It's a shame, it's not legit. It's just way too hard to get. How they regulate this shit. It's illuminated shit. Round we go. And never really find a place that we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. It's like round we go. I never really find a place that we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I wanna go home. I need a minute, I'm tripping, I'm missing when I'm flipping. I need a minute, I know I'm distant. My freedom's in it, my dreams are in it. My conscience, my seeds are in it. The journey, I see no limit. Spirit, science, astrophysical shit. I need a hit, it's something lit. It's a shame, it's not legit. It's just way too hard to get. How they regulate this shit. It's illuminated shit. Round we go. And never really find a place that we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I wanna go home. It's like round we go. I never really find a place that we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I wanna go home. I need a minute, I'm tripping, I'm missing, man, I'm flipping. I need a minute, I know I'm distant. My freedom's in it, my dreams are in it. My conscience, my seeds are in it. The journey, I see no limit. Spirit, science, astrophysical shit. I need a hit, it's something lit. It's a shame, it's not legit. It's just way too hard to get. How they regulate this shit. It's illuminated shit. Round we go. And never really find a place that we can call home.